welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First on the local scene. The St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Vincy Jewels, triumphed in their recent match against Grenada and are poised to be crowned champions of the 2024 ECCB International Netball Series. The Vincy Jewels achieved an impressive feat by winning all of their games, remaining unbeaten throughout the series, and defeating Grenada in the final match with a score of 59-50. The quarter scores 12-11, 27-24, 43-38, and 59-50. Goal shooter Marian Frederick successfully scored 54 out of 60 attempts, while goal attack Christiana Christopher contributed with 5 out of 7 attempts. Frederick received the accolade of the tournament's most accurate shooter, and Christopher was recognized as the most valuable player for the St. Vincent and the Grenadines team. On the Grenada side, Carleen Alexander scored 36 from 39 attempts, while Selena Brown netted 14 from 22 attempts. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has established diplomatic relations with the Republic of Zambia during the 79th session of the United Nations General Assembly in New York City. Frederick Stephenson, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, Foreign Trade and Consumer Affairs, signed on behalf of SVG, while Molombo Haimbe, in his role as Foreign Affairs Minister, signed for Zambia. This development heralds a new era of collaboration between the two nations, emphasizing their mutual commitment to advancing shared interests on the global stage, including sustainable development, education, climate change resilience, and cultural exchange. Both ministers highlighted the significance of strengthening ties, with Minister Stephenson reaffirming St. Vincent and the Grenadines' dedication to partnering with Zambia to promote sustainable development goals and solidarity. Zambia's minister echoed these thoughts, expressing Zambia's deep respect for SVG and the opportunities this new relationship will present for both countries. The formation of diplomatic relations between St. Vincent and the Grenadines and Zambia signifies a shared vision for peace, development, and cooperation, as well as a commitment to multilateralism and collaboration in alignment with the principles of the United Nations Charter. Still on the local scene, as the government of St. Vincent and the Grenadines move forward with the reconstruction efforts, over 4,000 homes are set to be addressed. These homes include levels 1 and 2, which are those with minimal damage or roofs that have been lost, as well as levels 3 and 4, which represent houses that have been severely impacted or completely destroyed. During WEFM's Issue at Hand program on Sunday, Minister of Finance Camilo Gonçalves emphasized that given the scale of the construction, the challenge lies in finding a balance between swift rebuilding and ensuring resilience. The minister further highlighted that the government will strengthen other elements of the housing security program by closely monitoring homeowners who have received materials for reconstruction to guarantee that they rebuild effectively and sustainably. Additionally, Minister Gonçalves announced that over 1,500 houses are planned to be constructed within the next 24 months. He explained that funds were borrowed from the Saudi government prior to the storm to build 800 homes, but due to the devastation caused by Hurricane Beryl, the government will undertake a substantial home reconstruction initiative that was already in planning but needs to be adapted to address the impact of Beryl. On the regional scene, 18 bales of cannabis and cocaine have been seized by the French Navy surveillance frigate Herminel after intercepting an unflagged boat approximately 850 kilometers off the coast of Martinique. On Wednesday, the Force Aux Antilles shared this information on Facebook, revealing that the seizure involved 526 kilograms of narcotics. Since the beginning of 2024, the French armed forces in the region have executed a total of 12 drug busts, resulting in the confiscation of 28 tons of cocaine. Local reports indicate that in Wednesday's operation, the French Navy acted on intelligence provided by Colombia and the Joint Interagency Task Force South. This task force fosters security cooperation and coordinates initiatives among country teams and partner nations to combat illicit trafficking. The Ministry of Human Services and Social Security in Guyana hosted a forum on Sunday, September 29, 2024, aimed at making a positive impact on men's lives. Facilitated by the ministry's Gender Affairs Bureau, the forum created a safe environment for men to share and discuss both national and personal challenges while fostering a sense of camaraderie through shared experiences. Minister of Human Services and Social Security, Dr. Vidya Prasad, emphasized the challenges men face when trying to speak openly during the discussion held at the Guyana Women's Leadership Institution, GWLI. She also highlighted the government's commitment to uplifting men since taking office through various initiatives aimed at addressing gender norms and inequalities, ultimately breaking generational cycles and stereotypes. One significant initiative is the Shared Responsibility Program, which seeks to promote equality within the household. Another important program is the engagement, designed to creatively involve men in discussions surrounding their health, well being, and community engagement. Minister Prasad announced plans to launch several programs aimed at involving men in comfortable spaces such as barbershops, sports facilities, and entertainment venues. Additionally, there are plans to train coaches, bartenders, and barbers to facilitate both informal and formal discussions on relevant topics. The ministry is also gearing up for International Men's Day with activities focused on fostering family bonding and teamwork. And finally, on the international scene, the United Kingdom has ended its 142-year reliance on fossil fuel as of today, September 30th, 2024. Marking a significant milestone in the country's ambition to reduce its contribution to climate change. The country's last power station at Ratcliffe on Soar will finish its operations today after running since 1967. According to data, coal is the dirtiest fossil fuel and produces the most greenhouse gases when burnt. The United Kingdom birthed coal power and has now become the first major economy to give it up. The world's first coal-fired power station, the Holborn Viaduct Power Station, was built in 1882 in London by inventor Thomas Edison, who brought light to the streets of the capital. From that point through the first half of the 20th century, coal provided pretty much all of the UK's electricity, powering homes and businesses. In the early 1990s, coal began to be forced out of the electricity mix by gas, but coal still remained a crucial component of the UK grid for the next 2 decades. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WEFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.